Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Insomnia Edition. We're back here at camp because we wanted to formally make the acquaintance of Volo and see if he had anything useful for us, but unfortunately, without having a long rest, I don't suspect we're going to be able to gain anything valuable from him. So before we head out on our adventures, it's time to probably think about our first short rest. So Shadowheart has 22 HP, Lae'zel 10, and also no superiority die, no second wind, no action surge, and Will only is out of short rests. So I think
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We're going to hit that short rest button for the first of 2 times total this whole campaign. You ready? Alright. The question then becomes, are we going to swap out for Gale or Astarion as we make our trip into the Underdark? If we were already level 5, I'd be more inclined to, but we're not yet. So, I think we're just going to go back to where we started. Now, where did we leave? Was it Bogrot? I'm going to assume it was. And if it wasn't, then that's on me.
What path lies before me?
But we have spell slots, we have superiority die. Shadowheart is still a drow if it ever becomes pertinent again. What I would really like is 175 XP because we are very, very close to level 5. And if we could just get that, then we'd obviously be able to make our final decisions for spell selections, skills, anything else that is available to us at 5th level. And of course, our spellcasters are not going to be able to change their prepared spells at that point, because once we get to level 5, if we can't change our spells on any occasion that isn't a long rest, as is the way that I play the game. Can you please be with us? Thank you.
Alright, what now?
Yeah, I follow the
Further can I go?
the tabletop rule that you can only change your change your prepared spells on a long rest, as opposed to the game letting you change them basically whenever you want. So I allow myself to change my prepared spells on level up, but that will be our last chance to change them. Now, there are a few foes back here, but I suspect not 175 XP's worth of foes, so I'm going to skip that over. We're going to aim to just get straight back in through the front doors. And then we can work our way probably down into the Underdark, I think. Right, in here, there's no need to be hiding quite so much, given that we've murdered most everything in here already. Now, there are the shopkeepers. They might be worth 175 XP to us. They are currently secured behind this door, amongst a lot of explosives. And if we can get up to this ledge here, then we could deal with that quite simply, I think. So, let's come over to this ladder. Bit of a walk around, but you know. There's also the are the spiders still down here, or have they left? No, the large giant spiders are down there somewhere. But we're going to go up the ladder. And then we're going to jump over here. Hopefully, the rest of the party catches up. It's a little awkward back there with the multiple surfaces and ladders. But it's going alright. Shadowheart.
My faith will guide me.
You
Mustn't let anyone
have
see.
access to the Firebolt spell. Right. There is kind of a more delicate way to do this, but you know.
Let me strike true.
Oops. Go for that one. Okay, they're all dead. We got 60 XP, so not quite enough for our needs, but you know. There is a giant pile of gold there. I will go and retrieve that for sure. Once all of this fire is out. Why are we with everybody else? I guess it's not a problem.
Let's move.
Right, I'll let this fire go out. Alright, fire's out. Let's not send everybody down there. Let's send our thief, because they will take less fall damage. And then we can recover this giant pile of gold. Basic weapons, corpses, alchemist fire, arrows, grease. Do I want hand crossbow? I don't think I do. And then, hello. That's what I like to call quite the haul. Let's see. I'll take the keys and the jewellery. Poisoner's robe, we must have sold that to you earlier. I will sell it again. +1 chain shirt. What is Shadowheart wearing?
Stay idle.
Scale mail 14.
Blackets will be done.
Half plate 15.
What to do?
So, chain shirt +1. I don't think we need it. A +1 heavy crossbow. I will take. And nature's snare we will also grab. Ice arrows, alchemist fire. Lazel, what are you equipped with? +1 longbow. Can you take
Breaking, despite
a
everything.
+1 crossbow?
Assume nothing.
So this is 4 to 11 damage, 1d8 +3. This is 4 to 13 damage, 1d10 +3. Both 60-foot range. So that is an improvement.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Then we can simply walk back round the long way.
Better not be cursed.
Why would a door be cursed?
Breathe deep.
And then we just invite the rest of the party down. Preferably carefully, but you know.
No time to waste.
It is what it is. You guys just not going to make the jump? You don't trust me? Yeah, you guys are bad at that.
Blackets will be done.
Alright. Some minor pain, but everything's fine really. Get the party all together. Now in here, we already dealt with this problem.
On my way.
And so we can head on to the next chamber. And I'm hoping we might be able to garner ourselves enough XP just from these little bits of exploration to get to level 5. That would be ideal. Mostly because we'll get 3rd level spell slots and access to those 3rd level spells.
Rotating plates. I might as well give them a turn.
Or one of us, please, dear God,
That's curious.
can see that.
Let's get going.
Thank goodness.
Right tool will do the trick.
So rather than doing the puzzle, you can do this skill check. Even with those low rolls with advantage, we still get there. And then we take the long, long elevator, and by elevator I mean ladder, into the Underdark. Very carefully. The rungs of this ladder seem a little large for how much grip you would want to have climbing down it. But maybe that's just me. Alright, Will and Lae'zel have enough XP to level up. But we're not quite there for everybody. Alright, we will pick that lock as well. Give me some guidance on that one. Super. Come on, everyone. Somebody see it. Thank you.
What's that?
How do you not get XP for picking locked chests? Feels like you should get a little. Helmet of Smiting. Not one for us today, but you know. A nice to have.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I will disarm it with my incredible skills. Do we have guidance still? We do. Smashed it, mate. Then pick it. Smashed it again. Chain of Liberation. Uncommon medium armor. And then 2 potions of vitality. Oh, I'll take a thieves tool. Super. No XP for all of that, unfortunately. Now, the Underdark is where we're going to start running into some encounters that really could begin to ruin our day. Potion of Healing. Glad to have it. Can't light this fire anymore. You used to be able to. Right, if we waltz up here... I'm going to try, just cheekily,
I don't need any attention right now.
to kill this guy before it gets killed by the lasers. We missed. Will?
Played at the ready.
You want in on this?
Hit him hard.
Alright, we're not in initiative yet.
Get back.
Alright, it's dead and we did not
Spikes. Credit where it's due.
get the experience for the kill, unfortunately. Let's try something a little different here. Where are you? If you're not around,
Am I needed?
I'm just going to summon a fresh one rather than faff around with other screens. Oh, we're going to go for a little fly. Because what's the point in having demonic servants that you can summon from another dimension if not to go explore for danger and kite enemies away? So, these two now have a problem with me. I have the ability to fly and the ability to dash. Hopefully this isn't too far away that it breaks the initiative. And these two are going to chase after me. These two, I'm not sure if I've ever defeated these two in just like a totally normal standard fight. Right, if they are 60 feet away, I think we can move just kind of like that far. Let them keep moving up towards us. Now, who's going to have the best shot
Never a dull moment.
at attacking them down there? Because if I can make that shot,
Never wanted the easy path.
I will take it. That's going to be a bit too long, isn't it? Let me do a sneak attack. No. But we can do a regular attack. Now we're in initiative down here. We're up, so we want to get up towards the gates. Or in fact, if we could, put ourselves over here. Now, fingers crossed, this does not result in our early demise. Because it's entirely possible. Where are they? There they are. They're not showing up on the minimap. Now they are. So if those things would like to start doing their thing, I'd really appreciate it. You're going to go invisible. And over here, we're just going to all start attacking. Good start. Really, really good start.
No choice but to keep going.
Right, we're going to try and get some sneak attacks in now they're much closer. We still have disadvantage. Target obscured. It's not light enough down here for us at that range. It's a damn shame. Let's
On my way.
flee slightly. You know, just in case. In fact,
Swift and lethal.
let's all get up there. Feels like a better spot to be in.
Never a dull moment.
And we have extra bonus actions for dashing. We'll put ourselves over here.
Let's finish this.
Oh, the statue has initiative now. I've never seen that there before, but I'm grateful for it.
Watch and learn.
Man, we can't hit anything today. Excuse me, statue. Why are you not targeting this guy? Right, we are going to fly over here. Give this guy a target.
Let's end this.
Now, we are not going to have line of sight from up here. And that one is definitely too far away. So instead,
Mustn't be seen.
just going to hide.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel,
Going into
also hide.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
We can probably
And move.
move and attack and move back. Being a rogue. Oh my god, what are these misses today? How are we missing these Minotaurs so routinely?
Better be cautious.
Right, number 2. Rocking on up. I am going to destroy this ladder. Give them only one way up if they absolutely can take it. It was a sacrifice that was needed. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, that is not as effective as I'd hoped. But we are all still stealthed. So I'm just going to not break stealth here. That guy doesn't know what to do because we are stealth. They don't know that there are targets up here. So we're going to let their stupidity be their downfall. And let the statues do their thing.
Time to strike.
Once the first one's dead, we will kite over the second one. You going to attack the statue? You are not. You are not going to attack the statue. Alright, very nearly dead. We cannot get that shot, so we won't.
Swift and lethal.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And we get that shot. We can as the rogue, so we will.
You've made a grave mistake.
We need them to know we're over here. At least for a moment. Now, if that spot is too far past the statues, I have a whole other problem. Oh, God. That could be an issue, couldn't it?
Still on my feet. Have to keep going.
Alright then, let's at the very least take out the first one. Because they're very nearly dead. There is our level. What I really wish I had was like a scroll of summon Quasit or something.
Out of sight, out of mind. I will ascend.
Right. This guy does not really know what's going on. And they put themselves in range of the statues, which is perfect. So we'll just end our turns. They're going to be confused. Statues, do your thing. Just do it a little bit heavier, harder, faster. Whatever makes for bigger numbers. There you go, reckless, probably because they lost more than half of their HP. One more. Alright, let's see if we can go get ourselves a killing blow.
Let's go.
Just because we can. We're hidden, so we should have advantage. And that is how you kill 2 Minotaurs without ever putting yourself at risk.
To be cautious.
Right then. Time for some leveling up, I suppose.
No one back home will ever believe this.
For a rogue, it's not going to be very much. We do get uncanny dodge, though. Use your lightning quick reflexes to protect yourself. When an attack hits you, you only take half of the usual damage. Is that what that always did? When an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. I thought uncanny dodge was a reaction. You can use your reaction to reduce the damage of an attack by half. Maybe it is a reaction. Because what's the other one? Is it evasion? If you would succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid harm, you instead take 0 damage rather than half damage. Let's check where even are our reactions? Zara has no reactions available. Okay, so slightly different that. That's fine. Will.
Where am I needed?
Level 5, maximum hit point increase 38. Class Warlock, Eldritch Invocations 1 of 1. In your study of the occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that abide you with a magical ability. So, seems that we can change them. One with the shadows, I don't think I do want. We have Agonizing Blast adding our Charisma modifier, and Fiendish Vigor granting us temporary hit points that I consistently forget to use. So, what's going to be helpful here? Devil's Sight, seeing normally in both magical and non-magical darkness, is kind of solid for us being in the Underdark right now. Repelling Blast is good for pushing people off cliffs and other such structures. Mask of Many Faces, I don't think we need it now. Let's go with the Repelling Blast. Then our spells, we get to learn a new spell. Probably one from the level 3 tier. We could take Counterspell. I don't know how many times we're actually gonna think, yes, we can really make use of Counterspell here. There's always Fireball. Fireball is great. Fly. Gaseous Form. Hunger of Hadar. Hypnotic Pattern. Remove Curse. Stinking Cloud. Vampiric Touch. Well, Vampiric Touch would give us a chance to get HP back. Its concentration lasts for 10 turns. Touch an enemy to siphon their life force. You regain half as many hit points as the damage they take. But honestly, are we ever really taking anything that isn't Fireball? And we can replace a spell. Why do we have 2 instances of Cloud of Daggers? I am not sure. But let's drop a Cloud of Daggers that we've never used. In fact, let's drop a Shatter, because we're just going to cast Fireball if we could cast Shatter. And Hypnotic Pattern only lasting 2 turns seems insufficient. Create a sphere of cold blackness teeming with unknown horrors, 10 turns. Let's take that. 10 turns of possible damage is pretty high. And that's Will done.
Eager for battle.
Lae'zel's going to be simple. We get 44 hit points total. We now have extra attack, so we can attack twice in our turn, which is massive. And we get the Githyanki Misty Step once per long rest, which is interesting. Then, lastly for now, is Shadowheart. Oh, Shadowheart. So, subclass features, we get Bestow Curse and Fear, so we learn all of these spells, in fact, but we can only prepare so many. Level 3 spell slots, Destroy Undead. When you successfully turn an undead creature, it also takes 4d6 radiant damage. So now we can customize our prepared spells for the last time, which is a big deal. So, first things first, Shield of Faith. Definitely want it. Gonna hopefully break the game slightly with it later. Do we get 1 or 2 spell slots? Doesn't say. Oh, you gain 2 level 3 spell slots. We do get 2 of them. Cool. So, Shield of Faith, yes. Guiding Bolt, Inflict Wounds, yes. Prayer of Healing. Spirit Guardians, I'll take. We don't need Revivify, we've got so many scrolls. Remove Curse, Protection from Energy, Mass Healing Word, Glyph of Warding, Feign Death, Daylight, Beacon of Hope, bolster your allies with hope and vitality. They regain the maximum hit points possible when healed and gain advantage and wisdom saving throws. Only lasts 10 turns though. Animate Dead could be fun, but I think Spirit Guardians is just too good for a 3rd level spell. Then let's go Bless, in case of a really big fight. Cure Wounds and Healing Word. And I'll take a Hold Person. Alright. So with that all done, we can now safely come down from our perch.
Road ahead.
There's a skeleton and a heavy crossbow there if you want it, but
Moving ahead.
I'm suitably equipped right now. Now, if we want to get out of here without succumbing to the statues, all we have to do is plonk that gem there. And those things are silenced. Now, do I have a memory of there being a scroll over here? I do! I do have a memory of a scroll being over here. Bunch of big weapons, Scroll of Ray of Sickness. Alright, don't need anything up there. I think we are going to go out of the front door. So we can do that with this lever. See if these guys have anything. Amulet of the Unworthy. Resistance to slashing damage. Vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Certainly an interesting one. I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 in early access is kind of really overpopulated with really mediocre magic items. Like, there's a few solid ones, don't get me wrong. But a lot of them are just like very meh. Staff of the Moon Maiden. Just looks like a regular staff. Let's wander up here a second. Oh, jeez.
Fungal spores.
Gosh, what's happening?
And they're everywhere.
Yes, there are fungal spores, there are earthquakes, there's lots of problems. But I'm wondering if we might be able to get this sword.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Strength or religion, we suck at both, but we do have advantage. So we'll go strength. We will take... I mean, we could Elixir of Hill Giant Strength, but no. We're going to guidance that. DC 15 with a -1 +4. Plus 1d4. It's not gone great. Roll again. There you go.
It Feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. With another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Baldur Aluv. So, a 1d10 slashing +1 weapon enchantment. We'll hand it to Lae'zel. She's going to be the one to make use of it if any of us are. Doesn't seem to have anything extra special about it apart from being a +1 longsword though. I think the Everburn blade, we are less likely to hit with it. Only a plus... No, it's +7 with the Everburning blade. +8 with Falar Alun. But we could equip a shield if we wanted to, if we had one spare. Do we have one spare?
Not as bad as it could have.
No. There was a bunch on those shopkeepers upstairs. But we are lacking in spare shields right now. That's fine.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Keep the Everburn blade going. And then
Have a lot on my mind.
I want to get
In it.
to there. If I can do that, I'll be very happy. But the way over there is fraught with danger. The first thing I'm going to do
You've made a grave mistake.
is just try and clear out some of these plants. Although that range is a bit optimistic. Alright then, we're going to put that down there because the things that are to come may well be things that drag on for a little while in the new episode, and I don't want to interrupt that fight right now. So thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments or speculation about when the run might end in the Underdark, put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.